Hello. Hi, everyone.
Okay, so we got some new updates today. So you rocking with Sunny Nicole and Lovely. So we got some new updates in regards to rapper Jim Jones, and I think you all gonna want to hear this news. Okay, we haven't heard about Jim in a while, so we got a lot of updates on Jim. So recently, the news, everything has been kind of going viral because recently Jim Jones, he saved his friend, which is a really good friend of his. His name is Jerry Fleets, and he saved his life. They were actually out in Florida at a cryptocurrency Capo Coin event. And was an event held by Jim Jones. It's his new cryptocurrency coin, and it was a big event that they had going on in Florida. So I actually have a really nice clip that we actually going to tune into really quick, okay, in regards to the end results. Okay, so let me give everybody a little update on Jim's background too. So of course we know that Jim Jones is a rapper, but he did just recently save his friend life. But also Jim, he actually mentioned in a news article that he took CPR classes at age 12, and that information stuck with him throughout his life. So I mean, that's wonderful, and I think that's something really, really important for young people to maybe try to get some training and try to be aware of CPR, because you just never know when this type of incident may occur. So what I'm actually going to do really quick, I'm actually going to show a clipping really quick of the update. I mean, of the video in regards to the gentleman that he saved. So just give me one moment. I'm going to share my screen really quick. Okay.
This is a heroic story, I see.
It really is. So just one second. I'm going to get this little clipping. Okay, so this clip is maybe about 3 minutes long. So we're going to take a look at this clip really quick, okay? So everybody should be able to see my screen. And we're going to be hearing from Jerry, okay? And this is the photographer that he saved. And this is a really good friend of Jim's. And he go by Fleet.
That's capable as him. What could have happened? I probably wouldn't be here today.
I did the Chrome Heart, then I gave him BB's first come through tribulation.
You know him as a rapper, reality star, and entrepreneur. Now Jim Jones can add a lifesaver to his name. The Harlem native and his team were down in Florida recently at a crypto event for his Capo Coin when his photographer, Jerry Fleet, suddenly collapsed.
It just happened so fast. Like Jim, basically, I woke up, like, Jim giving me chest compression, like, telling me, hey, wake up. Like he basically, like, saved my life. Like, I'm here today because of Jim.
I was actually on the phone call, handling something, and I can remember my partner, Doug, screaming my name frantically, which propelled me to turn around to see what was going on. And I just saw Flea, like, sitting just going through something that didn't seem good, like he was choking and he couldn't breathe, and his eyes was going back in his head, and like he was catching a bit of a seizure. I actually didn't know what was going on. It kind of scared me.
What exactly happened? How did he save your life?
I don't know. Like, I felt, I don't know what was going on at the moment. I guess everything happened so fast, but like I had like an out of body experience. Like I felt like I was telling myself to come back to myself. And then I guess when I snapped out of it, Jim was like giving me chest compressions. Like the first person I woke up to was like, just like he was holding me like I was sitting down. Like it happened while I was sitting down. So Jim was like over me, like hugging over me, I guess, like giving me chest compressions until I started breathing.
Jim believes something he learned when he was 12 years old saved Jerry's life. His little sister, Khadijah, was born with a heart condition, and the whole family needed to take special classes before they brought her home.
I think all those classes kind of stuck with me all the way to this day because I remembered everything vividly they told me to do in certain situations. And I got over there. I just was as frantic and confused as everybody else is at first. And then some just jumped in me like, no, get to it. And they gave him life again.
I'm definitely going to take my health serious now. Like, I'm definitely been in the gym more. I've been eating oatmeals in the morning, taking garlic pills, doing things to lower my blood pressure.
Do you go work out with Jim? Because we know Jim from being in the gym.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Jim always tell me, hey, come to the gym with me and we're going to get you right.
What are some workout tips for somebody who might not like working out or might be like Flea and, they had this health scare and now it's time to do something about it?
A movement is medicine. The easiest exercise you can do is make sure that you walk in it and you running a little bit. I work out extremely hard, so I can eat how I want to eat, but that's not an excuse. I should be eating way better than I do, and I try to eat 50% better than I have yesterday. So I'm a work in progress myself.
You're trying to eat 50% better than you did yesterday. What'd you have yesterday, and what'd you have so far today?
At Prime, I had crab legs. I had a grilled glizzy. They expensive glizzy.
Jones eating glizzies?
We had collard greens. Health is wealth. I encourage everybody to take care of themselves. Take care of you. Take it as if it's a job. And every day you should do something different that's going to help you live longer.
Do you consider yourself a hero?
Sure.
Do I consider myself a what?
He's a hero. He's a hero.
A hero?
Saved my life.
I'm not a hero. Unless you're talking about like Batman, a superhero, but I'm not a hero.
For Inside Edition Digital, I'm Stephanie Officer.
Wow, Jim, he saved the day.
He really did. He did.
Oh, wow, Jim.
He did such an awesome job of saving his friend. He really did. He did a really good job at doing that. And then you know what? I am just so happy that his friend is actually taking a different outlook on life, as far as changing his diet, considering to go to the gym after that health scare. Yeah.
I agree with that. I really do agree with that. Jim, he's still easy on the eyes. I see you, Jimmy. You're looking good. And
he does.
Yes.
45.
He looks very nice. And also, he is into his health and fitness. And it's good to see a man that cares about his body and, works on his body and his health. So shout out to you, Jim, for that, of course.
Yes. Kudos to Jim. Yeah, I am. And you know what? As for Black men, that's really important because one thing that stood out to me was that Fleet, he actually talked about his health. Well, he possibly has like a chronic illness, which is high blood pressure. And he talked about that. And, a lot of Black people, not only Black males, but a lot of Black people actually have high blood pressure. And that's a problem in our community. And the only thing we need to do is to change our diets, change our lifestyle, as far as reducing stress and maybe consider to go to the gym to work out more. So I'm glad that he's actually thinking about, the importance of life because that is so important. I actually have a few loved ones really, really close to me that have problems with high blood pressure. And just to hear it from, somebody else, in the Black community say, you know what, after that situation, I'm taking control of my health. And this is what I'm actually going to work on.
Right. And it's good to see guys like Jim. We look at Jim Jones as a rapper and he's from New York and he's so hard. But, of course, you have to take care of your body, what you put into it and everything. And I'm just glad, maybe some other young guys that look up to rappers and things of that nature would take his advice, And also, Sonny, I want to touch on with you is that the CPR. I know that we talked about that, about a CPR for your New Year goal. And Jim, he took CPR and he saved someone's life. So How do you feel about that with the CPR and with you wanting to get into that as well?
You know what? That really, really made me, think about my goals. It really
Right.
did. So I was like, you know what? I really need to get that CPR certification so I can get that work on getting my facilitator certification. Because when I think about our community, how many people know CPR? Not many
Right.
people. Not many
Right.
people. And you know what? Just by knowing CPR, you could save somebody's life. Yeah, you really can. And just thinking about that, him learning as early as 12, that helped him to understand like the steps. You know what I'm saying? That just kind of confirmed that nothing really changed. Nothing really changes over the years, when from the initial day that you received that training. They may make a few revisions, but I don't think there was many changes. So I'm just happy that Jim was able to do that. And I think that's actually going to help. It's going to influence other people to go out to get their CPR certification, because you just never know, what could happen. And he was actually choking on something. And Lovely, I was telling you a short story about an incident about somebody that
Actually choking on. Right.
yeah,
Okay.
I was telling you about a short incident about someone choking on something, and due to the this person was left alone at home. That's because he was a
Mm.
single male, but he didn't even have anybody there to save him. So, just
Wow.
thinking about situations like that, and maybe just knowing CPR alone, that helps sometimes. Like if you can, like figure something out on like understand how to do the throat thrush, or I can't think of the terminology. I'll have to research that later. But just thinking about the things you could do to help, to get that food to come up, because you can help yourself too. But so I'm just so amazed. And then you know what? Let's switch over to another topic. Let's talk about cryptocurrency. So at this particular event, or where this incident took place at, Jim Jones was actually promoting his cryptocurrency Capo Coin. So this is like a
Yes.
coin. So I'm just impressed with cryptocurrency. What about you?
I mean, I think this is an awesome venture for Jim. Jim Jones is into crypto, and I feel like a lot of people are getting into this, and I think that we need to really learn more and more about it. Um, he's at this point, he's a mogul. I mean, he's dominated in the rap game, and he has his own clothing line. And guess what? Crypto is the next best thing. I see that the Capo coin. I want to really probably get off into that and check that out. But hey, you have a coin named after you. That's pretty cool. I
Right.
think
And
that's cool.
then I was thinking, I need to learn so much about cryptocurrency. I think I actually want to start investing in cryptocurrency. I mean, I really need to. Have you already started investing in cryptocurrency, Lovely?
You know what I did a little something something. I'm kind of like baby stepping it because I'm still researching as well.
Right.
And I think that this is something that we need to tap into because I'm all about, having, different streams of income and, just helping, like my daughter, kind of getting her, it can help her with things as well. I want to try to get her into it, because they're young people and this is the future. This crypto thing is the future. And
Right.
I'm really into it. And they're saying that a lot of other celebrities and are getting off into it as well.
Oh, you know
So,
what? Tanisha said we need to make sure we invest in crypto while it's the prices are reasonable. Yeah, so we need
okay,
to
that's
check
good.
that out. We may have to get somebody on our platform to, give us some information on that to kind of help us to understand like, okay, what should we invest in? But I've been hearing a lot about cryptocurrency, so I need to make some moves
Me too.
sooner than later. I'm actually going to do that because, it's good, not just to have your money with one source, like with the bank. Okay. You need to have some gold. You need to get some crypto. Just think about all the different revenues that you can get money.
Right.
Yeah.
And I
So
see he did his partnership with Zap Therapy. So I know I've heard of like blockchain and it's a few others, Coinbase, and it's a lot of others too. So I think we should do some research on it and do a discussion about crypto. Yeah.
right. So I'm gonna move along to another thing that he has recently launched too. Okay. So due to the pandemic, a lot of people has been kind of like being creative to develop new platforms. So another new platform that Jim Jones has is his studio. Okay, this studio is called Quarantine Studios. Okay, so this is really nice. You can book a session and with a virtual studio. So I was like, wow, you know what, this is really nice. Even though I know like a lot of other companies are probably already doing this, but some people, this may be like foreign to some people. So I thought I'll just share this information because we need to support Black businesses, and I would like for people to support Jim Jones, you know what I mean? Because looks like you can book a session and then you can find out like the prices for sessions, and I'm sure that they have beats and other things. I haven't did a lot of research on it because I would have had to set up some things with my email if I would have booked a session. So what's your
Well,
thoughts about this studio?
I think this is a very intelligent move of Jim Jones. I think that it is very necessary. It's the pandemic, and people are, scattered all over the United States. Some people are still literally quarantining. I'm one of them. And this
Yeah.
is something that works. It works. A lot of things are virtual anyway. That's the world now, virtual. So kudos to Jim. This is a very smart move. Uh, he's really got it going on. I mean, just as a rapper, these are the things you do as time progress. In your younger years, they're all energetic. They're doing these shows day in and day out. He's an older gentleman now, and he's working on
Right.
his health. Yeah, he's working on his health. He has quarantine studios. He's doing crypto. So to me, Jim Jones is getting his longevity up. He's getting
That's
his
that's
generational
so
wealth
true. You
together.
know what? He has created so many different streams of income. So, as I'm thinking about my goals this year, I'm like thinking about, okay, what other streams of income should I create? He has really been doing this since I've known him from being on a reality TV star.
He's awesome. I think this is the wave at this point, um having a quarantine studio doing crypto. I mean, this is the new reality of things, and it works. It just literally works. And he's a smart guy for that. And hey, if anyone to book a session with Jim, the quarantine studios, guys.
Right. So you
Yeah.
know what? We actually going to change this topic really quick. Let's talk about Chrissy and Jim. Okay. We want to talk. I want to just give an update on their relationship. They are actually, according to sources, they are still together. I'm going to tell you, I really, really love this couple. Jim is one of my favorite rappers. And I'm telling you, when it comes down to celebrity couples, I'm voting for Jim and Chrissy. Okay.
Well, they're definitely a power couple, yeah, and they have been together for so long. They're so cute together. I'm kind of like a little Chrissy. I'm kind of like a little feisty, So I really like her attitude and how she rolls, and he compliments her, and
Right. And look at
they've been rocking
Chrissy.
out for a while.
Let me see
Hmm.
if I can remove myself really quick so everybody can take a look at Chrissy. I mean, she's 50 years of age. Chrissy looks amazing. She she really looks good. I mean, she's 50. Jim is 45. Oh my goodness, they look amazing as a couple. So I'm actually going to talk about a few updates really quick. So I know a lot of people are still wanting to know, like, okay, are they living together? Are they married? Right now, according to sources, they are living together. They currently live in Florida. And also, They are still not married at this time, okay? But regardless of their relationship status, Chrissy has explained that she's happy regardless of marriage. Lovely. What do you think about that?
Well,
What's your thoughts about that?
hey, it's a new day. So, women are dominating and they are doing their thing. And, hey, it's whatever you make of it. Relationships are whatever you make of it. Relationships are sometimes business. So, I mean, I'm not one to judge. I say whatever works for you. I see that she still wears her nice ring that he got her. She has a lot of pictures with her beautiful big
Lovely.
diamond
Lovely.
on.
Wait a minute. Did he get there? We may have to go back and do some research. Did he get her that ring, or did
I definitely
Chrissy
see
buy
a
that
ring.
ring
I
herself?
definitely see a ring. If you guys go to her Instagram, she's rocking her ring and her man is in her comments. So yes, yes. Oh, and I want to bring this up too, Sonny. Um, she's into real estate now. They
Okay.
call her, She Flips. Property by She Flips. So it's www.sheflips.com. And there's uh SHEFLIPZ.com. So this
Okay.
is Chrissy's Lampkin's she's into real estate. This is her business. She does the She Flips real estate, and that's her name of it. But yeah,
She's doing
I
really
love her.
good. I'm really happy for them. I want to talk about one other thing, okay, before I get this last question in, okay? So, what do you think about children? I mean, because Chrissy and Jim don't have any children, but I mean, she explained that she was happy with taking care, helping with being a caretaker of Jim Jones' son. What's your thoughts on that? Because I mean, wow, I just don't, I just wish they could have had some children together. And I'm
I
not
wish that
saying
as
that they
well.
can't. I'm not
Yeah.
saying that they can't, because you can have children at whatever age you want.
Well, and yeah, and I'm all of, what a woman wants to do with her body is what she wants to do. I am kind of a little taken back. I would have loved for her to have a baby by him, but she's 50 years old, and it's some things goes off into the medical realm. It's like a health thing, and
Right.
she could do what Candy Burris did. She could have a surrogate. They have money now. They could do it if they want. you know Also, you can adopt. So there are ways, but I think Chrissy's happy having her bonus son, Jim Jones's son that he had from a previous relationship. I think she loves and adores her bonus son, and I think that they're doing great.
Yeah, I think that's awesome, dope. And another thing I was thinking about, with her, I the age difference. It's she's 5 years older than him, which is not a big difference. But I'm like, oh, she kind of, that's almost like a cougar. But you know what I mean? It's only 5 years apart. Yeah. So
Yeah, it's the
I was
new
just kind of
wave.
thinking about that age difference too. I'm thinking like he 45, she 50, but she really looks good for her age. She does not look 50 years of age. She does not.
Right.
Yeah.
Right, having a older lady, that's the new wave now, and they've been dating like forever. So I mean, they
Lovely. Is
gel
that the new
well.
trend?
That's the new trend, guys. Yeah. Hmm.
Okay. All right, then. So I'm going to pop out one more question. All right. Remember the reality shows. Okay. So they were captured in Love and Hip Hop of New York. And then they, kind of made the transition to have their own reality show. Do you think that it would ever be a possibility of them, picking up where they left off at?
Well,
What's your
they are the originators of the Love and Hip Hop franchise in New York. They
Yes.
are the originators. So they do it so easily. They know how to do reality TV. They've mastered that lane. Um I really would love to see that. I mean, since everything's at home now, a lot of people work from home and doing things at home now. And I would definitely tune in to a Jim Jones and Chrissy reality show. Mona Scott, where are you? Let's get it popping.
I know, you know what you said, they are the originals. I agree, but hey, what about Rich Dollars?
Girl,
What about Rich Dollars, girl?
Rich are here. Rich want to be number one in everything. But yeah, Jimmy and Chrissy, they held it down. They were the two couples that, originated it. But yeah, Rich Dollars is something else. And you see where, hey guys, where's Erica Mena now?
Oh,
Erica Mena.
oh,
She's doing her thing, her and Safari. So she was definitely on that wave of love and hip hop too. But I believe Jimmy and Chrissy was the originators. They were the first couples, along with Remy Ma and Papoose.
Yeah,
they were a good fit.
right.
I really enjoyed that show. Yeah.
And hey, Joe, if you out there and if you are currently listening to our live stream, I would love to have you on as a guest on our panel. I really would. I want to know what's your new venture, Joe. You know which Joe I'm talking about, right?
Right. Look at
that. Girl, Joe got some stuff going on. Yes.
Joe has some stuff going on.
Yes, he got some stuff going on. So yeah, I mean, this is kind of like the originals, and I miss them. I really do. I really do. I miss them. I miss the action.
I do. And it was something about New York, the New York feel of the Love and Hip Hop, the reality New York show. It was really good. And that's actually kind of like how Cardi B kind of took off too on that Love and Hip Hop New York as well.
That's right. That's right. Yeah. And you know what? It was actually a really good show. I mean, that show was really good. I mean, Love and Hip Hop, they still rocking. But I'm telling you, when Chrissy was on, and then you had Jim, and then you had Yandy all together, Rich, of course, Rich messed up some things, but I mean, it was just such an awesome cast. I still won't forget that situation with him and Olivia.
Oh, that was wild. That was wild. But one thing I did learn about Chrissy, don't play with her, okay?
Because she don't play with her money, right? Do not play with her money.
Or her man. Or her man.
Yes. Oh, you better not. You could be best friends with him, but she gonna let you know that is my man.
Right. She'll check you.
All right. So thanks everybody for tuning in today. It was good, having this live stream tonight. I just kind of wanted to give some updates with Jim, in regards to Jim Jones, because a lot of people have been wondering, like, okay, where's Jim? What is he working on now? What is he doing? And I just thought this was a good time to do this live and just give an update and, capture some of the highlights that's going on with Jim Jones as well as Chrissy. I'm sorry. So I just thought I would want kind of do this live tonight. And I just want to say thanks everybody, that's in the chat. If you tuning in with us tonight, thank you so much. And then if you actually just watching this live later, thank you so much for supporting us. It's greatly appreciated. Mm-hmm. Make sure you actually hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe to the channel, subscribe to Sunny Nicole, and then subscribe to Lovely, okay? And all of our information is actually listed in the description box. And then also you should be able to see it at the bottom of our live stream. And we're actually going to be ending this live, and we're actually going to be making a transition and doing another live in about 5 minutes. We actually going to be really doing a really now, this is some exclusive news, okay? So you don't want to miss out on this. So thank you all for tuning in.
Thank you, guys. Thank you so much.
Thanks for rocking.
We're going to talk. Hey, we're going to do a crypto update too. I want to do a discussion about it. We got to get our information together, and maybe we can have someone to enlighten us more about it and kind of shout out some of the different names and, websites we can go to that we can, tap into. But I'm so happy to be here with you, Sonny. Thanks for having me.
Thank you. All right. And thanks to all of our people that's in the chat. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm not going to call out your name. I want to just make sure I be respectful of your privacy. All right. All right. We're going to end this broadcast. Please join our next live. We're going to be doing another live in about 5 minutes.
See ya.
See ya.